Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? Happy Monday. So, if you're a coach and you are struggling to get consistent clients from your content, you have been posting content for a while, I need you to stick with me for this entire video because today we are going to talk about the 5 big content mistakes you as a coach, as a course creator are doing when you are actually selling your services. Maybe you have a one-on-one coaching business, maybe you have a group coaching, you are a service provider, right? And I will also share at the end what you need to do instead to start converting more clients, start converting more dream clients in your offers, because I see too many, way too many amazing talented coaches who are great what they do. They are great at their coaching offers, they are great at delivering, like getting clients their results, but their content, it's not pulling the right people. It's actually pulling more DIYers. It's pulling like people who want free stuff, who are asking for discounts. And it's definitely not turning those followers, those audiences that they have built into paying clients. So let's break this down. And as you know, grab a notebook, grab your coffee or tea, because by the end of this video, you are going to exactly know what shifts you need to make in order to start seeing real results in your content, right? So let's get into it. I don't want to waste your time, okay? So, and if you are watching the replay, thank you so much. You know, in the inbox you're gonna find those chapters that you can actually click through it, but I'm excited, so let's start. Okay, first mistake. Okay, I'm talking to coaches, I'm talking to course creators, I'm talking to service providers. Listen, we are not influencers. Understand, we are not influencers. This means we don't depend on brands to pay us. We are not waiting for sponsorship deals. We are business owners. And that means you have to create content differently than influencers does. So I see so many coaches showing up like influencers, posting aesthetic reels, doing trending audios, doing trending dances, or just sharing some random motivational, inspirational quotes. But let me ask you this: how is this going to move your audience, your people, closer to buying from you? It does not. That's why you feel like, oh my God, I'm creating so much content. It's not working. What is wrong with my content? What is wrong with my business? Nothing like what is wrong is your content. What is wrong is how you are creating content. And it comes back to you thinking that you have to show up like those influencers because you think, okay, influencers, they have a big following, it has to equal to how much money they are making. You don't know how much money they are making, right? So influencers, they make content for entertainment, to engage their audience, and to get more brand partnerships. But we as coaches, as service provider, we are making content to build trust in order to convert clients, deliver the coaching experience, right? So that means every post you are posting needs to do 3 main things: position you as the expert, as the authority, right? You need to show exactly how you are getting your clients the results. Second one is you need to actually educate your content, right? Help them to see what kind of problem are they experiencing right now. Help them to see why they need to have a coach. And the last one is you need to help them to move closer to buying, right? Every piece of content should lead them to the next step, whether it's booking a call or DMing you or telling for themselves it's a no right now. You need to move them closer into buying. So let's say you are a fitness coach. An influencer might post a trendy what I eat in a day reel, right? For fun. They just showcase, hey, this is what I'm eating in a day. This is how I am training in a day. But you, as a coach, as a course creator, as a service provider, who are like you are selling one-on-one coaching, group coaching courses to help someone to transform, you need to be very strategic. Means instead of just showcasing the food, you need to break down why you eat certain things, how it actually helps with fat loss or weight gain, and why your clients struggle with the nutrition. It's your job to showcase, hey, this is the problem you are having, right? Instead of just posting, hey, I ate X today, like, I hope you see, like, do you understand what I mean? You have to see the difference between why you should not create content as an influencer, why you are a business owner first and you are creating content for the business, right? You are the influencer for the business. And it is different when you are selling your own coaching offers, your own services, right? So stop focusing on virality. Focus on selling. You don't need thousands of people who are liking your content, thousands of views, thousands of subscribers or followers on Instagram. You need a few people who are ready to invest in your coaching offer. You need a few people who start to see what kind of difference you're going to make in their life when they start to work with you. You need only a few people in your coaching offers in order to hit the six figures and move your business. Again, see the difference. You are not the influencer, you are the business owner first. So there are two different worlds that you're going to actually create content. So we are going to move in the second mistake, okay? Now, I know you have been told to speak to your ideal client's pain point, okay? And yes, that is important, right? But the mistake you are doing is you stop at the problem. So let's break this down, okay? Have you ever watched a content that says you are stuck because you lack discipline? But then that's it. Means there is no solutions, no guidance, and it leaves you thinking, okay, what should I do right now? And your audience is the same way. If you like everything you do, if it is only pain point driven, like, hey, why you are struggling with this, but you are not showcasing them how your solution, how your methodology is going to help them, they never gonna believe you. What you are selling is not only the coaching package, you are selling believability. Can you actually showcase them that they can believe in you and your offer? Can you help them to believe in themselves that they're going to achieve the results you are promising, right? But your audience, like, if you only tell them why they are struggling, but you are not actually helping them to see all those stuff that I have told you right now, you're going to lose their trust. That's why maybe you haven't actually closed consistent clients, right? Maybe you have lots of leads. Maybe you're swimming in leads right now, but you didn't build the trust enough in order for them to actually move forward, in order to book a sales call, move forward in order to have the DM conversation. So this is what I want you to do instead. Always connect the pain point to your solution. And this doesn't mean to give more tactics. With the era of ChatGPT, of Googling everything, of watching YouTube videos, the tactics is not the problem. There are so many tactics online, right? Instead of just saying, hey, you are not getting clients because your messaging is unclear, you have to actually tell them why it is unclear. You have to actually tell them what your unique method is in order to actually solve the messaging problem, right? So you have to know how to connect the pain point to your solution, not the tactics, because the tactics is a how to content. And we are going away, especially as coaches and course creators, where we are selling high ticket offers. We have to go away from how to content. We are creating content to help our buyers to think differently so that they are ready to invest because they believe in your solutions. So your content should make people say and think, oh my God, I didn't even realize this was my issue. Oh my God, I have more clarity. Oh my God, why are you in my head? Right? I need to work with you. This is the type of energy we want to create with every single post. That's how you are moving from just educating your people to converting them into clients, because you know how to actually move them through the buyer cycle. And the next mistakes, it is going deeper into the how-to content, the giving more tactics instead of helping your clients to shift their thinking. And this is a big one. Okay, so a lot of coaches, course creators, think that they are helping their audiences by giving step-by-step introductions, right? Instructions in every post. Hey, you need to do this and that. Hey, you need to eat this and that as a fitness coach. And while tactics have their place, right? But the reality is your audience doesn't need more how-to tips. As I said, this area is full of ChatGPT, where ChatGPT is even your therapist, right? Like, you are using ChatGPT for so many stuff. You are using Google, you are using YouTube. But what they need with your content is more mindset shifts, more shifts into how to think differently. And the reason why is most people already have like so much access. Maybe they are also more sophisticated, means they already worked with coaches before. You are not the first coach in this industry. There are so many coaches in the industry, right? And if you only give how to content and you don't help them to shift how to think differently, you are not actually sharing your point of views, right? That is why people don't move on with you, because you are not different. You don't showcase that your content is different, right? As I said, YouTube exists, Google exists. There are so many free resources, free lead magnets. So your audiences, they need to have clarity, they need to have the belief and the right way of thinking to actually implement. People don't have problems with information. The biggest problem that they are having is they don't know how to implement, especially consistent, right? So instead of posting as a business coach 3 steps to get more clients, you can actually shift your content into why you are posting every single day but still not getting more clients. And this type of content will help them to stop, will help your audience to stop and to reflect what they're doing wrong instead of just collecting more steps. And I've realized, I'm in this industry for more than 5 years, right? People who are collecting more steps are also people who are not moving forward in their business. They are more likely, hey, I can do this on my own energy instead of actually hiring help and moving faster. A coach will help you to move faster, to get to your results, to get to your transformation. So I hope this helps you to see why you need to go away from more how to content, giving tactical content, and help your clients to see why they need to have different types of content, like mindset shift content, to help someone to believe in themselves, to help someone to see the possibilities in order to invest in your coaching program. So when you shift beliefs instead of just giving tactics, people start to realize, yeah, I need to work with her to really get the real results, long lasting results. And that is what will lead you to actually more sales by creating this type of content, perspective shifting content. So next mistake is a big one, and I love it because inside my one-on-one coaching program, I'm gonna actually teach more about the buyer's psychology. So when I started my business, I was creating all the content. I was every single day creating content in my Canva, posting content, but still I was having troubles to actually convert more leads into clients until I figured out this was my mistake, or this was what was missing in my content strategy. So many coaches, I know you are also thinking and assuming that when you post more content that your audience will get ready to buy. But in reality, your audience goes through a psychological journey to make a buying decision. And that's why it doesn't matter how many content you are posting. If you only post, like, let's say, three good content that helps them to move through the bias psychology, you are able to close clients in the next 24 hours. So I want you to think about the bias psychology and creating content that walks your audience through the bias psychology. And I'm pretty sure you know about this, like the problem awareness content, the solution awareness content, and the decision making content. Let's talk about the problem awareness. So problem awareness means you are educating your audience that they realize they have an issue, they have a problem, but they don't fully understand it yet. Solution aware content is where you start to create content where your audiences, they start looking for answers, right? They are looking for answers, they are comparing options, they are comparing like coaches. Hey, is this methodology better for me, or does this work better for me time wise, or is this time wise better? Like, they are more solution aware. They know they have this problem, but now they know, okay, I need someone to guide me, I need this next resource in order to solve my problems. And the last one is the decision making, right? They're considering investing, but they need the reassurance. That's why are selling all the time believability. You are selling the possibility because they need the reassurance that when they invest, that they're going to actually see the results. And when you know how to actually get the clients faster results in a short period of time, you will never have to worry about making sales ever again. So your content should guide them through these stages. So if you're only posting wins and testimonials, you're skipping all the early stages. Means you're skipping teaching them about, do they have a problem? Is this the problem that they're experiencing? You are skipping the solution awareness, right? And if you're only talking about their problems, you're not helping them to see the solution and what kind of solutions you are having. Is your solution the best solution for them? And if you're only posting sales posts, they are not actually ready to invest in your program as well. So, what you need to do, you need to actually mix up your content to meet people where they are. So, it could be right now that, let's say, you have been posting content for a while and you are only mixing, like, hey, you have this problem and also solution aware. With one tweak in the next stages of content, you're gonna have more people in your DMs inquiring about your program, right? So you need to mix up your content to meet people where they are. So post educational content for those just realizing, oh, I have this problem. You will also need to share behind the scenes of your methods for those considering different solutions, right? And you need to create like sales content for those who are ready, but they need like final nudges. They have still some questions, they still have like objections. I'm not sure if I can do it time wise. You need to also solve these problems or solve these questions in order to help someone to make a buying decision. So when your content matches your buyer's journey, the sales psychology, people start to move toward the sale instead of just consuming information. And that is how you're gonna get out of the informational guide. Hey, thank you for this content, and you are being friend zoned, and you move towards the you are my dream coach. I want to work with you. I have been saving up. Let's start. This is the energy we need to bring in. Okay. And the last one is a huge mistake. This one is a huge mistake. And it all connects together, friends. So, coaches, if you are a service provider, especially women of color coaches, like I love to work with women of color. I love to work with like coaches and service providers. And I loved especially with this part. Coaches are afraid to sell, right? They will create tons of free content, right? They are so open to give so much value, in educate, inspire, give the tactical content, but then they never actually tell people how to work with them. So they are only mentioning their offer once a month and expect people to magically DM them. How can you expect someone, if you don't see that someone is selling over and over again, because it takes 7 to 11 touch points before someone considers actually to book a sales call to actually DM you about your offer. So if you're not talking about your transformational, life-changing offer every single day, how can you expect someone to DM you? How can you expect someone to come in your coaching world? Because here is the truth, my friends. If you are not selling, and if you don't learn how to sell consistently, you are not in business. You're gonna actually, like, if you are not obsessed with your own offers, and if you're not obsessed with selling, you're gonna be out of business sooner or later. Because as business owners, we need to sell. So your audience needs to be reminded over and over again that they can hire you, how to work with you, not just once. You need to actually talk about your offers, the way to do business with you every single day. Every single day, there should be a call to action, how to work with you. Every single day, especially if you're selling one on one coaching and you are not booked out and you have the capacity to work with clients to change someone's life, you need to mention and you need to talk about your offer, right? So I want you to think like this. If Starbucks only put up their open up sign once a month, do you think they are going to make lots of sales? Do you think they would be now number one coffee shop in the entire world? No. They continued marketing, they continued selling their offers, their coffees every single day. So here is what you need to fix. Talk about your offer every single day in your content. There are so many different ways how you can talk about your offers. You can show client studies. You're gonna share client wins. You can share screenshots, like when you have like a community where your clients are actually sharing wins. Screenshot them, post it in your stories. Talk about this. Get on a reel, talk about the client win. How did she got this client win? Break down your process. Your methodology is the reason why you're going to create a six-figure business. Not because you post more content, because of your own methodology, because you know how to actually communicate your intellectual property to your audience. Explain your like who's your program for, right? And why do they need you? And people always need to have a call to action, and not just like, hey, book a call with me. You need to explain to them why they need to book a call with you, what is going to happen on the call. Always remember, selling is serving. Because if you believe in your offer, this is why you didn't hit six figures. Maybe this is why you are stuck right now. If you don't believe in your offer, right? If you don't believe in that, you won't sell. But if you believe in your offer, don't be afraid to talk about it. If you have people who saw immense value, who saw transformation, brag about it. If you don't brag about it, no one would do it. You have to be the number one fan of your own business. You. If you are not the number one fan, don't expect other people to become the number one fans. All right? So let's recap the 5 fixes you need to make, okay? Stop creating content like an influencer, baby boo boo. You are not an influencer, you are a business owner. Focus on sales driven content, not just likes. Always offer a solution. Don't just talk about the problems, we are beyond that. You need to show people how to fix them. Shift your audience's thinking is the biggest one, especially if you're in high ticket coaching. You don't want to just like, you don't want to give tactics. We don't want to have DIYers. We don't want to have people with the energy. I can do it on my own. It's your problem that you have this audience right now. You have to help them to see things differently. You have to help them to shift their beliefs. You need to help them that it is possible for them. Walk them through the bias psychology, right? Meet them where they are in their journey and see where the majority of your audience is right now, and then sell consistently. I want to see you selling every single day in your content. whether it's in the live stream session, whether it's in your stories, whether it's in your reels, whether it is in your content. Like I want to see you talking about your offers every single day. So drop a comment below and let me know which mistakes have you made before. And if you want to go deeper, definitely DM me on Instagram. I can help you out. Thank you so much for watching. I love going live on YouTube, and I see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.